my baby, hello, my honey, hello, my ragtime gal. Send me a kiss by wire. Baby, my heart's on fire. If you refuse me, honey, you lose me, then you'll be left alone. Oh, baby, telephone and tell me I'm your own.
Oh. What? Okay, I was on screen. Okay, hello everybody. Thank you, Amy. I was, I'm going to do one for Wiki Worm tomorrow. I'm thinking of something pretty cool she might like. Okay, Roadrunners first. Hello, Roadrunner. Hello, Amy. Society Red. Genty. Let's see here. Hello, James Baker. Glad you're here. Hello, Mrs. Roadrunner. Everybody there? Okay, everybody. I have some decent videos I think downloaded. One somebody sent me about an airplane, a gun at an airport. I found another airport related one. This one will make everybody mad. Hello, Wiley Coyote. Um, is there like a 1-2 minute news clip of something that happened at the airport? Hello again, Amy. So let me come over here and see what I. Oh, I don't know if anybody's interested in it. Put one in chat if you are. But they've got a UFC fighter, John Jones. I've got new body cam footage of where he got arrested. Now, what he got arrested for, I don't know. It's 5 years ago. So somebody famous. So anybody wants to watch it, one in chat, please. I don't care who he is. I don't follow it. I just happened to see just making a big to do about it, and I thought, famous, why not? Okay, Red, Roadrunner, and Amy. We'll do that one first. Anybody else wants to? I'll play the news clippy one I found. Well, I figure everybody's in here because I'll irritate the snot out of everybody. Okay, let me see here. Mm. I know I downloaded it. Oh, no, that's the Gremlins. Okay. John Jones allegedly threatened what's up? What's the volume? Oh, it's body cam. It's not gonna have volume for a few minutes. He allegedly threatened somebody, and him being a UFC fighter. I did, Genty. Okay, it's getting started.
Hello, sir. Are you driving?
No, my girlfriend was following me home, and I saw apparently her friend.
Where's your friend right now?
This is my vehicle.
It's your vehicle, but where's your friend right now?
My friend
The driver.
left.
Where does she go?
I don't know. He left. He ran. I know. Please.
Is it okay if I get back to my girlfriend?
Yeah, it's alright, man. Yeah, no problem.
Hello, Wally Coyote. Gremlin's gonna try to do it again at
Yes, 36 video.
5:30 live stream, 6 o'clock.
Hey, where'd he go? Where'd he go off running? I have one of the drivers leaving the scene on foot, heading westbound on Lomas. Okay, they're gonna check you out, okay, man? She's over here. Oh, she has no pants.
What's that?
She said she has no pants.
No pants. Okay, that's fine. Can we ask what's going on?
Mom, everything is okay. Okay.
You saw what happened?
Yeah, I saw what happened.
Woman in the
Alright,
car
cool,
with no
man.
pants.
We'll get off the street. Yeah. Yeah, no problem, man. Can you tell me your name, sir?
Yeah.
What happened?
I was sitting in the corner and I came through and the guy was turning from the turn lane, going eastbound. He was turning northbound and she was coming down the street and he collided with her, turned early and flipped the back end of her. And he's over there down on the other side of the road. He's over there helping him now. Yeah, I seen him.
Okay. If I'm getting this right, is it Virgil?
Yeah.
If I'm getting this right, this driver was heading eastbound.
She was heading eastbound and turning northbound. No.
So-
He was turning northbound. She was heading southbound. She's headed southbound.
Southbound.
Yeah, he was heading eastbound, going north, turning.
Okay.
And that's when he hit her. That's what happened.
He hit her?
Yeah, he hit her. That's what happened. She was coming southbound. She's.
Hello, Cyber Rash.
Sent her back down the bar.
Did
Oh,
you see like the green light?
yeah. Everybody be sure to hit the like button. Also inspire someone to visit.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that she still that he was on the end of a light. I think it was just getting ready to change and he was jumping the light at the end is what it was.
Who was jumping in?
The
other guy?
Yeah, I think pretty sure he had a yellow light. He was getting ready to turn red.
Yeah,
I think he was in a hurry, and I think that's what happened. I didn't get a full view of everything, but that's what I think happened.
Got you. Think.
Oh, yeah, that's
You got a phone?
Okay, I see what happened here. It's alleged hit and run incident, and he allegedly threatened the police. Sounds like his court stuff is still happening over it.
Thank you.
Hello, Genty.
Is she the only one inside the vehicle?
Five.
Ma'am.
Is there any significant medical history we need to be aware of?
No.
Are you on medication for anything?
PS36 to PS35.
Well,
Is your vehicle
Rock her to
drivable?
sleep with a real rock. Hmm. Gremlin's got out 2 new videos. One's on Bobby Hill, if anybody hasn't already saw it. And the other one's on that Free Pecker. Okay, Mrs. All About Me.
Bruce. Which one? What's that? That's gonna be towed if it's leaking.
I don't think it's normal. I just need
So was it just this one?
It was just this one. Yeah, she was following me. That's why.
Gotcha.
Oh,
I'll
yeah,
be right back,
Genty,
right?
that's sad. And you
Yes,
had
36
to
feet.
out-talk her and put her back to bed.
46 and 2. What's that?
They're gonna pull into there and call her out.
Yes, 36 feet.
Cyber.
Reference that 46 is gonna be for one. No problem. Give me 1 second, right? Of course.
George 323.
In the meantime, do you have someone to come pick you up, man?
No, but is the car drivable?
No, man. So airbags are deployed. That's an automatic and operable.
Okay.
So I got to tow the vehicle, man.
Genty.
No, what's your name, man?
The Hobbit is cold, Amy.
Just be like,
I
Genty
need
is
someone to come get
down
me
to her
because the car's
knickers
totaled
trying to
and-
stay cool.
Checking with operator.
Huh?
Are you gonna be able to come get me and help me? Because
Roadrunner.
are you for fucking real right now? It's a yes or no. I'm on Lomas and San Mateo, and the fucking car is totaled. It's a yes or no. Are you coming to help me, motherfucker? Please talk to him. Please talk to him. This is a friend that's a friend of mine.
Hello, who am I speaking to?
What's your last name, first name?
Me is PSA Lopez. And who am I speaking to?
I'll look at my official self on my one line, please. What's your name?
PSA Lopez? With the Albuquerque Police Department?
How many guys?
Have y'all heard of noodling?
Don't worry about that,
You
man.
Brits
You the one
and Scottish people and Canadian. Have y'all heard of noodling? It's down here in the South where these idiots get out here with stuff in their hand and stick their arm up in hollow logs up on the banks of the river. Come out with an alligator on your arm, but what they're really coming out with is 10 to 20-pound catfish on their arm. They call it noodling, so they're using their arm as bait. And no, thank you. I don't like the idea of snakes or alligators or loggerhead turtles taking off my digits.
driving the vehicle?
My brothers detect the dreams, systems, and the cell phones.
He was the one driving the vehicle.
They slip through. They're the most evil people you'll ever meet.
That's John Jones.
John Jones?
Mm-hmm. He was the one driving the vehicle.
But
Explains to No Pants. Her and John Jones was getting it on in the car when he wrecked.
But they definitely listen to conversations like this, and some of them are bored enough to kill you. To kill you. Because they listen. And they teach them to be a man.
Over the phone, he's threatening to kill somebody.
Listen to me, man. He's making threats, and if he's making threats, I gotta call an officer out here.
Call him.
Right,
Guess
didn't
what?
you?
You won't be the first guy.
Hello, the Bookie Worm.
It's my guy.
That's exactly what was happening to Bookie Worm. Hey, Bookie Worm.
And who am I speaking to? Are you John Jones?
Right. If you're untraceable, you'll be surprised how bored we can be. But
It's just like correct.
if something ever bad happens,
They've
just 'cause
had, this is the truth. They have had people catch like trout, big mouth fish, and they're all crowing about the trout. This is the real deal. I don't know how many times it's happened, but they're all got their finger in the mouth to hold the fish up to look at the fish, and got bit on the finger by a cottonmouth moccasin. That's a poisonous snake. I think that would wrap up your fishing day for the day.
So, my brothers, they kill people way less. Something happened to Angel, she's gladly dead.
He almost. So what's your last name, man? How do you spell last name?
This man was drunk driving, and now he's drunk threatening the cops.
So number 10, was he the one gonna
He
pick
was the
you up?
one driving.
And what's his name?
John Jones,
The fighter, or is this different?
the fighter. His birthday is it's for the rest.
And was he under the influence, man?
Yep.
He was 36 PD. I have 49 regarding the driver of the vehicle.
Hi, Grandma Wolf. And that's the thrill of it for some people, Genty. Personally, what this here happens.
Passenger stating that the subject, his name is John Jones, the fighter, and he was under the influence, man.
I covered my face yesterday and wake up, and Grandma was leaning over me. Honey, I thought I was going to kill him. We've been watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and I came up fighting.
No, I'm in a car accident.
Heck, somebody seeing a spider in the car would make you climb a light pole. What would somebody trying to drive stick do?
Uh-huh.
Giving it that fluffy jacket-like impression, and its head was like that of an animal. It had short pointed ears on top, and a stuffy snout. In fact, it reminded Susan of the snout of a boxer or another short-snouted dog. Either way, she realized that it was
Yeah, Jindy, or so I've heard.
Is he the only way of transportation? Are you from here?
Yeah, I live not far long. If someone could just give me a ride home, that would be great. I
Okay,
don't even care about the car.
no problem. Let me just speak to somebody right now, okay? Are you cold?
Yeah, but I don't have pants.
Hey. I just got thrown over the phone.
He needed George 325.
What?
I got thrown over the phone.
Yeah, right over the phone? What are you saying?
Starting you to
Said I have been.
36 reference possible criminal charges.
Yes,
Said,
and
know
look
some people
around.
that can hurt you for less money.
George, 323 PD.
And was that on the phone?
Yeah, it's him.
So you know.
There's a picture and it sounds just exactly like him.
Did they confirm that it was him?
Yeah, she confirmed.
This is 5 years ago, and this stuff is still probably fighting its way through the courts. Meanwhile, if this had been John Brown, nobody important, guess what?
He's valid and clear. He does have a weapons permit that's valid
Okay,
until
this is
March
the
of
one somebody sent
2026,
me.
and the gun is clear.
Copy. Put me on that call, and I asked them for a case number. This will be a physical. All right, sir. If you could grab your stuff, please, and come with me. I got some questions that I need to ask you.
The man with a gun in his pocket at the airport.
We'll go from there. Okay. It's been scanned and like all of that stuff.
No, he would refuse to allow. So it's been scanned at one point.
Okay.
He has never received the additional pat down where the gun was in the pocket after the gun was found. So we did not do any additional screening, but he has refused additional screening.
Okay.
He said we're idiots. He doesn't want to deal with TSA and to arrest him if you need to. So there you go.
Okay. Then I'll come and talk to you afterwards.
Hey, are you guys gonna? Can you do me a favor? If nothing else, I will need pictures of the firearm.
Yes. Set your bag right there
Yeah,
for me. And then,
like
if you'd like, you can sit down for a
accidentally
minute.
forgetting the beer on the bottom of the cart at Walmart.
All right, sir.
I forgot.
A couple of questions.
You have to have so much information to
because
prove
this is a
your
crime,
age,
I have to read your rights
drink.
first. Okay. Weapons brought into the airport that are not securely packaged for shipment, hard case locks, all of that stuff in luggage that checked to the airlines. You know what I'm saying? That's the way that it's supposed to be. Okay, so you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or do can be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present while you are being questioned. Do you understand so far? Okay. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to you to represent you before any questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise any of these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements.
Walking stick
Do you
you got,
understand?
Amy.
Okay.
Makes a good cudgel.
Do you understand each of these rights as I have explained them to you?
I do.
Have you asked any law enforcement officer or anybody else to speak to an attorney?
No.
Having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to me now?
Sure.
Okay. So first question is the obvious question. Why do you have a gun uncased in the airport?
We've got two land sharks making Bucky Worm.
I was doing
Spice is going to be a biter.
Fucked up and walked in with my gun in my pocket.
Cudgel.
That's what it boils
Wep
down
a club,
I
Genty.
walked in with my gun
I
in
read
my
a lot,
pocket that I
so
always have
stuff
in this
just
pocket.
sticks.
We don't judge people.
I carried forever. I was rushing out of the house. I got in an Uber. I got in here. I went in. I fucked up. I mean, it's just all there is to it. I fucked up.
It's not personal.
I know
You
that.
get to tell all that to the state attorney.
I know. Whatever's going to happen is going to happen. I fucked up. I walked in with my weapon. It was loaded. I tried to tell him that I would show him how to unload it.
I figured it out.
Huh? Yeah, it's just a pin.
Yeah.
But, it got kind of. Anyway. So whatever we got to do, guys.
Well, that's.
I mean, I screwed up, and that's what it is. I have a permit to carry it.
Right.
Not on federal property. I get it. I know. I messed up. So what can we do?
That's what we're trying to figure out. Okay. Spoke to the state attorney's office. He went over the statute. He read it in the way that he understands it. It's a general intent kind of crime. It was here. It was on property. It was not securely cased.
I agree.
Okay.
So when I didn't know it until they said to me, "You have something there," and I went, "Oh my God, yeah." I guarantee I didn't take my gun out, and I told him I didn't take my gun out. What do you want me to do? Where is it? I said, right there. Don't touch it. Okay. Then I knew I was in trouble. I knew. I mean, if I could have turned around and got out of here and did something with it, I would have.
So the state's
They have an interstate in Texas. I don't know what interstate it is. Don't know, but they have an exit ramp that if you don't know what you're doing, you are getting off at the border with Mexico. They have tons of American citizens end up fouled up because they had a gun in the car and ended up on a freaking exit and end up in a border crossing with Mexico and get in big time trouble. This guy came to the airport with a gun in his pocket. Why? You're getting on an airplane flying somewhere. Why? Or do you have a gun in your pocket? Why not leave that sucker at the house?
Yeah, that's
So am I getting arrested?
yes. I wanted to speak to you and ask and find out because your
Yes.
statements go into our report. Whether you didn't realize that it was there, you always have it with you, and when you walk through, you know,
I have one in each house. I have a house in Pennsylvania.
Right.
I have a house here. I'm too old and too fat to fight and run, so I carry a piece. I'm licensed for it. I have a permit for it. I just forgot that I had it in my pocket.
Again, we're not judging.
Yeah, dude, it's
Okay, so that's what you have to put in the report if you can. I mean, if I'm arrested, I'm arrested. I mean,
What it is, Genty, is he's flying between two states. He got houses in,
as far as
carrying
travel
his
goes,
gun, and forgot.
I don't know what are you well, that's all TSA stuff.
You run into a situation now that after this.
They have gun cases he could have had that gun locked up in and handed it through TSA with no problem.
Their call. Okay. Again, it goes federally.
Well, my family is back up in Pennsylvania. They all got there yesterday.
Okay.
I'm supposed to fly in tonight.
You're going to be able to call them.
Well, I can call them and tell them. You're telling me I can't travel
It's an
anymore.
honest mistake. We're not here to penalize anybody. We're just here to do our job. And this man's going to take you over and process you in. It's just going to be one of those things that what happens over there happens.
As far as your baggage and all of that, do you know if there's anything else in there that we need to know about?
What do you mean?
Anything, because it's got to be checked before it goes over there.
No.
Okay.
I carry
Yeah,
a gun in my
Genty,
pocket.
that's
I
true.
forgot. I mean,
I heard it's illegal to have a cricket bat unless you have the ball and go with it. That's where you have a ball in your pocket and a cricket bat in your hand. Prove it.
It's a mistake that I'm going to live to regret, I'm sure.
Well, let the state attorney, do, their part. They'll look at everything and they'll decide whether or not they're going to move forward. That's all up to them. Okay. So you got all of
Can I
that.
get a drink of water or something?
Absolutely. Do you have like bad shoulders? Do you have issues, surgeries, or anything like that? You do?
Yep. I've had both rotator cuffs done. I've had both hips done. I'm getting this hip done or this knee done in June 15th.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's protocol. We have to. So for now,
I've never had cuffs on in my
Well-
entire life.
we'll go in the front. Okay.
It's amazing. Amazing. They're fucked up.
We'll put them to for now. And just another question:
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
have you been drinking?
Yeah, I've had a few drinks.
Yeah, they're gonna ask. On top of that, carry and conceal. You can't drink at all when you have a weapon.
There's also
I'm just
concealed
letting you
carry
know,
permit.
I'll walk proud. Let's go, boys.
We're good to go.
You taking that?
Yeah, we're gonna do this too, because they're gonna ask. They're gonna check. Nothing else in your pockets, right? A little bit of. You want to open up one of those pockets?
He's kind of stupid. I feel bad.
Keys and Ludens.
He's not smart. And old.
Phone.
He's more pitiful than he is evil.
Good to go.
All right, sir. This way.
We're getting ready for 4th of July of Cyber
This
Rex.
SUV right here.
Never done this either.
Step down. It's a little bit more comfortable than some of the newer cars. So if you step down, turn towards me, one leg in, and then you'll be able to slide.
Oh, I know that, Grandma Wolf.
Additional parking lot accident, move on to run 1415 on the highway. Parties on seat. Kia Sorento gray in color versus a Chevy pickup gray in color. No for that time.
And I'll get the air on real quick.
Just slow it down. Just did one more marker. Southbound.
I'll open doors while you do that.
I've got one I want to show y'all. This is a okay. This is a gun on a plane, but I got a funny to tell y'all about weapons. Years and years ago, the 90s sometime, my two sisters was hanging out with a group of Air Forcemen from the Air Force Base and a group of people. And they were at the beach drinking and hanging out. And it's around 4th of July. They heard fire in the hole. Everybody ducked and covered. Some dummy had bought a hand grenade and threw it on the beach. Everybody, after the sand cleared and they could see again, everybody evacuated the beach as well as their bowels. They fled the scene of the crime.
Listen, you give me time to eat my donut. You giving me time
Hey,
to
Max
eat my
Mad
donut.
World. Glad to see you. Yeah. I thought that stuff was funny.
You know, sir. Right? Where's the gate agent?
After film war movies, everybody knew what fire and hole meant.
Right. Where's your backpack?
Where's your backpack? Oh, right here.
Oh, I'll get it. Just go, please.
I'll get it. Just stay there for a second.
It looked like it. How you doing, friend? Do you have a suit jacket, sir? Yes, I do. Okay. You want to come out here? We'll talk. We'll talk. Yes.
They still do, Jancy. They just better not get caught with it. Right, chemicals when you can make your own stuff, Jancy.
Yeah, go airside.
I don't know the chemicals, but some people do.
No. Yeah. If I can see, I keep it in. No, it should be in the other bag.
When did you realize you
In Banjo country here in America, it's way out in the woods where you might get away with it. They're still doing it.
You got a cage or anything? Get the wagon out there. All right. You say something to me? No, I didn't get a cage. The wagon's out. Somewhere is it?
Two buttons. Those two right there. That one right there. Right the other side. That one. No, the other one. Right there. Where you have your hand.
He's trying to turn his tablet off.
Those two right there.
He had a gun that made it onto the plane in his backpack. He doesn't look too criminally, but who knows? They stay and down.
Rolly and
Either way, where's your boarding pass? Where's your ID and your boarding pass? In the jacket? No, right there.
No, the brown jacket. She has it right there. Like that's where my ID is at, right there. My wallet, my. Yeah, make sure you put that. That's fine. Just get the ID. Yeah, let me just get the ID. Everything else in
Wow, Jensen, they've had people over here in America I don't personally know of, but I've heard of it. The game warden, that's like a gameskeeper, be in charge of and they're looking the other way and helping steal food. Yeah, they are.
Where is it?
I've read enough. I know that, Genty. After this one, I'm going to play one that'll have everybody fighting mad. It's like a 2-minute news clip. Yeah.
Rolly and get the wagon.
It was in his backpack, and apparently they didn't search his backpack well enough. And he got on the plane and reached in for his tablet, and the passenger apparently said, "Gun!" and called the cop. Please don't. Or stand and do it.
I think dispatch is calling you.
Yeah, I know some people at the airport got some explaining to do about how that happened. Yes, Red, I know, yeah. They all were military, and then everybody knew, but you still had to have the right regulations of carry and stuff to get it through. Okay, they're down to just searching his bag with no volume. Let's speed it up a little. Still searching. I was talking.
What's that? All right. So, listen, not to be rude or anything, we're not going to talk right now, all right? We're going to talk to the officers that are handling this on the other side, okay? Let's do this side over here, okay? We'll put this seatbelt on. What? Everything's coming with you.
That's Chicago.
Step by step.
Nobody's supposed to be able to have guns in Chicago.
Okay.
They magically do, though. I don't know how that happens.
Is this still the airport?
Yeah, we're in the still airport.
Okay.
Exactly, Genty. He may not have been up to anything bad. Just being a moron, trying to fly with his gun.
Stand over there. Yep. Okay, just stay there, okay? 43, could I get?
You speak English? All right, listen, just want to let you know you're on body camera right now, okay? You're being recorded? All right, this is just protocol. We have to read your rights right now because you're under arrest, okay? And we're going to have some questions for you, okay? So I just want to let you know, before we ask any questions, it's our duty to advise you of your rights. You have the right to remain silent. You know that, right? Anything you say can and may be used against you in the court or other proceedings. Do you understand that you have a right to talk to a lawyer before we ask you questions and to have him present during questioning? Okay. If you cannot afford one or otherwise obtain a lawyer and you want one, a lawyer will be appointed for you, and we will not ask you any questions until he or she is appointed. If you decide to answer any questions now with or without a lawyer, you still have the right to stop questioning at any time or to stop the questioning for the purpose for consulting a lawyer. You understand those rights? Okay, very good. That was just, we had to go through it. All right, so
Yes,
we're going to ask you some questions. Want to answer the questions? Okay. You
I don't want rather
this
them.
disgusting, depraved demon who freely walks the earth.
Okay, this is the one I was wanting to show y'all.
This
This is a
maniacal
short
monster
video.
damn near killed a child at a Russian airport simply
It's a police report. I mean,
this vile vermin as 31-year-old Vladimir Vidkov, a pathetic passenger in the Russian airport who body slammed the 2-year-old boy, leaving him in a catastrophic coma. The plot apparently thins because investigators believe the abusive bastard may have committed the horrible attack because the boy is of Arab descent. The child's mother, believed to be an Iranian refugee, was apparently gathering their luggage in the terminal when the devil did it. Vidkov, also believed to be on drugs at the time, was arrested, and many say,
This is
hell,
Russia.
I say, he should burn. It was an unnecessary, hateful attack that leaves a child at this moment fighting for his very life. The question is, how did we get here?
Because they came very disrespectful at me at first, and I'm a very respectful guy. But they see somebody with tattoos, a snapback hat, and they want to treat.
That's one thing. All I can say is thank God that was in a country that he's going to Siberia for that crap.
She's reaching her waistband.
Man,
what'd you just do?
Adult to kids thing.
Nope, we're not playing that. Stand up. Excuse me? Stand up. Are you kidding me? Really?
On June 6, 2023,
Exactly, Genty.
a traffic stop took a dark turn when the mother tried to stab drugs in her kid's pocket.
How's it going? Hey.
Hey, Mr. Smith, it's Steven.
Who?
Steven.
Okay.
Talked to you a couple times.
Okay. You don't have a tag on your trailer.
But there is a tag.
There is one for it.
If you put in Jerry William Howard II.
Okay, well, see, I don't have a crystal ball, and if there's no tag on it, then I can't make heads or tails of it. So there's not a tag on the vehicle, on the trailer at all. You got your license on you?
No, sir, I don't.
I'm driving because I hurt my hand.
You hurt your hand? You're able to eat, though.
Yeah, but I can't do like this, but I have to.
You got your driver's license?
No, sir, I don't have it.
You don't have a driver's license? All right, step out for us.
Can you roll this window down?
Just step back here for me. So, whose vehicle is this? Where are you guys coming from?
We were coming from Walmart. She had to meet her mom there to get some money. And we were stopping here to get some ice and some water for the cooler at the house.
The vehicle belongs to her.
Trailer belongs to her and her dad, but the registration's in the trailer name.
Okay. Is there anything illegal in the vehicle?
No, sir.
Any illegal narcotics?
No,
anything
sir.
like that?
Just the kids.
There's kids in there?
Yes, sir.
I didn't see any kids.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So do y'all have a show?
They're just documenting us, what we do.
Amy, that was
you
in
got
Russia.
that many
He
suspensions.
probably went to Siberia
Pulled me
for
over
the
right
drugs and what he just
I
did.
didn't have no habitual or nothing on it.
No, I didn't say you had habitual.
Oh, okay,
that many suspensions. You don't have a license at all.
No,
You can't drive, dude.
I know.
You're gonna go to jail.
I know.
You know, and because of all the past arrests you've had,
Yes, sir.
how many times have you been arrested for driving?
For driving?
Yeah.
Once.
Just once?
Yes, sir.
All right. This will be number.
Like forever ago.
Okay. Well, if you got arrested today, it'd be number 2. Your third one's a felony.
It's still a felony?
Strangle them all and spit.
No, because you got a DUI.
Yeah.
You got a yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
In 2007, I forgot I did have
Yeah.
a DUI.
Yeah.
But I wasn't arrested for that.
But your girl's got a valid license.
I know. She hurt her hand, and I was stupid for driving for
She's
it.
gonna have to drive. Just hold tight a minute, okay? She's got a valid license, and of course he doesn't. He's not habitual or anything. He's got one prior arrest for driving, but there's no reason why she can't drive.
There was something when I walked up there, and she reached underneath the seat or something. 99's on his way.
Okay. How many youngins is in the car? Okay.
How many youngins in the car? That's Southern.
But yeah. Hey, your shoes. New shoes. Am I able to use the ball?
When we get done, you step over here, buddy. Hey, she's sitting on a pipe.
I knew she put something under there.
She's a methodactyl.
Yeah.
I don't have it vacuumed because right now, like, we're working on getting power on our property.
You got a medical card?
Yes
or no?
No.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, there's not that much there.
I ain't worried about it. I'm going to see if they'll come up here for a minute. Yeah. Okay, you're good. You don't have anything on your bra, anything like that?
Y'all are going to be real
I know y'all
pissed
don't
off
have
when you
guns
find
or
out
anything.
where
Y'all
the
able to kind of stand there and
drugs
just
are.
watch?
Absolutely.
So we can speed this up. Is it just tape by your feet?
Oh, no, that's a balloon.
Oh, okay. That's the one he's blowing up.
Ain't nothing in the vehicle that's gonna get you in trouble today.
Just a pipe, I guess, for you guys. I didn't know if you had that in there. Philip, she was hiding something. It was a box full. Ugh. You ever need a spare tooth? That's gross. Residue in that straw?
I don't know, but it's worth checking for sure.
She was hiding that. What she was doing, I scared her. She didn't see me standing where I was at. I asked her if she had anything on her, and she kind of looked away.
Garbage is in that truck.
You able to walk back here real quick? Yep. You can bring your popcorn.
31,
We're just gonna go in front of this gold car. I'm super easygoing. Okay. I know. As long as you're honest with me, I can work with you. Relax me. There ain't nothing I can do for you. Okay. So with that being said, there's a female coming out here. Do you have anything on you that's gonna get you in trouble?
No.
You don't have anything in your bra? Nothing in your pants?
No.
Okay. She's gonna come out here and check.
Okay.
So I just didn't want you to lie and
Right.
go to charge. Okay.
Right.
All right. You can hang
I
out
don't
back.
know if what she just did is if things aren't all perky, you have to reach in there and put them back up.
Mama wants to let them go in there by themselves. If they can go in there by themselves, no, we can't let you. Okay, well, just hang tight for just a minute.
I'll go.
I can't let you go in there right now. I'd buy you grab this stuff. I'm gonna go test that straw.
653-512-05. I know who you are. You ain't made the good choices, have you? No, you're not. No, you're not. If you got drug illegal narcotics, then you're not working on your life except making it worse. So don't kid yourself.
Yeah, I can see that.
We're not trying to be mean or disrespectful, but we wouldn't be in this situation. We wouldn't be in this situation if you were driving, if you had a tag on the vehicle and you didn't have.
Year.
Huh?
I did trailer for a year, and no one spoke with me about
Okay.
a tag. And I gave you the name to show you it was legal.
That name went in this ear and right out this one because I was dealing with other things. Okay.
Don't run, man.
It was positive. Jason, you mind?
I think she's got it on her.
Yeah, she has actually spent the night in my house. She was high school friends with my daughter, and she looks 1,000,000 times different now than what she did then. And she's telling me, she said, Mr. Smith, you know who I am? I said, yeah, I know exactly who you are. I said, you're not making good choices.
He knows that
I'm
girl
trying.
personally.
I said, no,
That's
you're not.
messed up.
You got illegal narcotics in the vehicle with you. That's not making good choices with your kids.
When I
The dentures,
told
they
her
would come back for
there was a
you.
female
That's
coming that she
expensive.
wanted to start, I got to go to the bathroom. I need to take them in there, blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
I'll tell you
so
how you
she,
forget
she
your
wanted
teeth.
to leave and
How
go to
you
the bathroom.
could
When I
forget
asked her
your
if she
teeth.
had anything on,
Cyberwax. You're wearing dentures, and most denture wearers pull their teeth out and put them in over a cup of water, and go on about to go to bed. Otherwise, they might slip down your throat tonight. Well, you get up in the morning in a rush to leave, and you could forget your dentures was in the cup of water till you was halfway to wherever you were going, and oh no, my teeth.
on her, she kind of not looking right. 20-something, she's reaching in her pocket right now. Or she's reaching in his pocket. Yeah, she's reaching in her waistband. What'd you just do? Nope, we're not playing that. Stand up.
Excuse me?
Stand up.
Ma'am, stand up.
Stand up.
Stand up.
Check his back of his waistband.
If you just put something in him, he's going to be taken away from you. Did you or did you not?
No.
You didn't put anything in his pants.
This coin purse. Honey, I gotta get this out, okay?
Are you kidding me? Really? Are you kidding me? Do not jump.
Turn around. Turn around, put your hands behind your back. I didn't ask you. I told you to put your hands behind your back.
Philip, take her over there, please. She just put that in his pants.
I'm sorry. It's okay, baby. Relax. It's okay. Okay, hey, listen. Stop. Hey, listen. Do you have anything else on you? No, ma'am. Okay, listen. Face the car. Okay? Ma'am. I gotta search you. You nothing that's gonna poke or stick me, right?
Hey, sweetie. Hey, sit right here for me. Hey, what's your name? Hey, just calm down, baby. This ain't your fault. I'm talking to her. Calm down for me, okay?
You know what? Stop talking. The whole coercion of telling her what to say, we're right there just a second ago. You said come out of your mouth. No, you said if they happen to ask, and then you told her what to say. That's coercion.
I swear to God, I did.
No.
I said if
No.
you could go to
And you
I'll
want to know
get
why
you
there's a
out.
test kit on the hood?
Yes.
Because the straw that was in your seat tested positive for means. That's why.
Really?
So you're probably going to jail too. I mean, if they're stuffing stuff down kids' pants.
Not there, sir. I told you not to do that.
No, the girl.
Just sit in there for right now.
Yeah, I cannot believe it. She was watching me. As soon as you
The
pulled up,
pickle was
I watched her put it in the back of his pants.
Chainsaw start road cyber rack.
She pulled it out of her pants and put it in his pants. I hate when people involve like that.
Man, I got an attitude with you, but that really pisses me off when you start diving off into kids with stuff like that. That's ridiculous.
I told him no. I'm sorry, sir.
Well, why are you gonna get her out of jail?
I didn't care.
Look how ridiculous he is.
Yeah, and you see what
He's
she's
in here. His whole drawer is showing.
Can I call her to come and get us?
You can call her. Here, you.
Can I call her to come and get us?
Absolutely.
I watched her. As soon as Jesse pulled up, I watched.
That's why she wanted to give it back.
She took it out of her pants and put it in his pants. What was your name? I charged her with child endangerment too. Well, I don't have gloves on. You want to test this real quick? I could not believe, dude. I got goosebumps. That pissed me off so bad.
Where's it at? Is it in here?
Yeah, it was in the front of her pants, and she took it out. I walked over there, and she stuck it in a blue bag at the.
Yes, I've seen it.
Well, they were on a traffic stop, but Mom had put something. Honestly, I'm not really sure what all that entails, but yeah, that's what it's kind of looking like. But if you want to come up here and we can talk with you, and then we can get them sorted out, okay? Okay, yes, ma'am. I appreciate it.
Hold on,
okay, here you go. Hello? She's on her way, honey. When your grandma gets here, we'll just talk to her and let her know everything that's going on, and then she can take you, okay?
Yeah, sorry, man.
Ain't getting no darker than that. Nope.
He's going
no, a gasoline-powered pickle.
Yes. For what? For the possession of that.
I didn't have that. I didn't know that was there. I was just real.
Have a seat.
I was honest and everything.
Cyber.
Can the kids have my money, please?
We'll talk about that in a minute. Just have a seat for a little bit.
What was on the change first?
Big old thing. Probably the darkest test kit I've ever seen.
Officer Smith, I do not.
That's a positive test.
Well, sir, I do not, sir.
Okay. Well, it was in that little. That was a little heart in the little box.
Yes, but.
And that's what it says. That one good?
Yeah. Hey, if that's her straw, how y'all?
All right, have a seat.
In my seat?
Yes.
Even if she says it's hers?
Yes. Have a seat.
Man.
Yeah.
Hey, can you turn your AC up?
He was charged with possession, and she was charged with child endangerment and possession.
Okay. How long is this one? Okay, here's a. This is one I downloaded. Is old. It's Frank Legato. Frank the Cop. I think that's arresting an auditor.
Welcome to the John Legato Show. I'm John Legato. You know, every once in a while, we meet a cop who knows what he's doing, says what he's doing, and then does it. This cop should be the model for all police officers dealing with auditors. Meet Frank the Cop.
Do you have a driver's license?
I got my ID with me.
That's not a driver's license.
It is identification, though.
Okay. No, absolutely, it is. Do you have a valid driver's license?
You haven't told me what I got put over for, so.
Because you don't have a valid driver's license.
How do you know I don't have a valid driver's license?
Because you're the registered owner of this vehicle.
You have to get
Exactly. That's what I've got going on here. Auditor.
Because you are the registered owner of this vehicle, and you do not have a valid driver's license.
You're a car supervisor first, because.
Yes, we don't.
You didn't pull me over just to take my name?
Yeah, that's actually exactly what I did.
You wanted my ID, like there's my identification.
That's right. You see, our registration, current proof of insurance for your vehicle also, please.
I'm not getting you nothing because you didn't tell me what I get pulled over for.
I already told you.
No, you didn't.
I said you do not have a valid license.
Nah, dude, I'm not gonna get bullied today. I'm not gonna get bullied by a cop.
Mm-hmm.
What about this is being bullied?
So I already read this.
You're gonna enforce it. I know that. So
I am, because it's the law, right?
They're being a bully right now, dude. You never told me what I got pulled over for. You just want to check my name? That's illegal, I think.
Well, I told you, because I already checked your name, and that's how I know that you're.
So then I'm free to go because I have no warrants, right?
Well, you're not free to go because you're driving while your license is currently suspended.
No.
No? No? What about
you don't
that?
want to run my ID.
I already know. I already ran it.
So you just like ran everybody's privacy or what?
Yeah, you have no expectation.
For no traffic. I didn't cross lanes or overcross the speed.
Okay.
I'm gonna fight it.
You can fight it all you want. You have no expectation of privacy on the information contained on your license plate.
I know.
And you're the registered owner of this vehicle, right? Which means that when I run your license plate and I check your license status and it comes up as being suspended from a citation that you received from Chandler Police Department, it gives me what's called reasonable suspicion. So are you refusing to provide all the other information that I requested?
Yeah, because I gave you ID already.
Okay, absolutely. Hang tight, sir.
And for all you First Amendment commandos out there, this auditor is not your friend. The cop ran a license plate. It came back to a guy with a suspended license. This is more than reasonable suspicion since the computer data is probable cause.
Video,
if you're moaning and groaning that a cop has the right to run any license plate, then get a new hobby.
Oh, that's not it. That's just invasion of privacy.
I don't. That's not the way things work.
Look, you want to take my car? I see what you're trying to do, dude.
Well, why would I want your car?
Because
have you used methamphetamine lately?
No, you're just being a bully, dude.
There's nothing about this. It's just an investigatory question because you seem to be showing those signs and symptoms that would be consistent with it.
So I should just calm down then.
Well, I mean, I'm calm.
If you were doing it right, you'd physically enforced right now, dude. But right now, you're waiting on somebody else to help you and shit.
I'm not.
Because you're really being a bully, dude. That's what it is.
Okay. Well, would you be willing to do some field sobriety tests for me just to make sure that you're okay and that you're sober?
What do you need? Why? You didn't even tell me.
Yes, this is Friday with Frank.
You don't have to.
The video here.
It's simply all I need is reasonable suspicion. That's it. Have you had a lot of contacts with the police?
Like I do. You guys are bullies, dude.
This seems like a good time to bring up the necessity of having a good sense of humor in law enforcement. Now, some cops would get angry with this guy, but Frank realizes that this guy is wasted and stupid. And he's actually screwing with him. Frank the cop should be teaching classes on dealing with auditors.
Okay. But I don't understand why you're so hostile towards me.
Take me out my car like a criminal, dude. You want to pull me out like a criminal?
Well, you're committing a criminal offense. That makes you a criminal.
If I was, then you physically pull me out my.
But I don't want to pull you out. I run registrations all day long.
Yeah.
Looking for expired registrations, looking for suspended plates, looking for suspended drivers. I do it all day long. Here's my partner on the other side here. So what you're gonna do is just want to make sure we take those out, put those up there. So go on, hop out for me.
No, I'm not hopping out, dude.
So I don't want to. If you don't get out because you're under arrest for a criminal offense.
I didn't do anything wrong. He didn't tell me what I got put over for. He didn't say I was speeding or swerving or anything.
Okay.
He just said, "Hey, let me see
When you get out in this vehicle, my partner there will tell you exactly.
Yep. Hop on out.
Why didn't you tell me right now?
So this is what we're gonna do. I'm either going to, you can be cool, and you can get out on your own.
I'm not getting out because that's what you guys want. You guys want me to think like.
No, we do not want you to physically fight us.
I don't want you to. I'm giving you. Listen to me.
To agree with you, and I'm not.
Nope, you don't. You don't have to agree with me. However, you are required by law when given an order to listen to that.
Yeah.
Okay, and you have to obey. If you don't get out of the car, I'm going to remove you. And when I remove you, I'm going to put my hands on you in a manner that is much more aggressive than the conversation that we're having right now. Okay. Are you going to get out? Get out. Out. Come on, get out. Out you come.
Wait, you guys are really apart with it?
Yeah.
So this is what we're going to do. Come forward. Hand behind his back. There we go. See? Just like that. See? Very simple.
You know, I know from firsthand experience that cuffing somebody while they sit in a car is next to impossible. I'm now starting a fan club for Frank the Cop. Frank has the calming voice of a Buddhist monk. I would get out of the car.
You guys are really apart with it?
So this is what we're going to do. Come forward. Hand behind his back. There we go. See? Just like that. See? Very simple. See how easy that was? So right now, like I said, you're under arrest for driving on a suspended license. There's also suspicion of DUI. Okay, because you're showing signs and symptoms of drug impairment, and it's my job to make sure that you're driving while safe. Okay? Not only the fact that you're you're unsuspended, but also the fact that you have all these signs and symptoms that are consistent with impairment.
Saying that, dude, because you know you're getting me upset, dude. Like,
sir, there's nothing I've done.
I guess I am playing into my games that you're giving me, but like, dude, like, I'm not drunk or anything like that, dude. I'm on break right now. I'm just going to work.
Well, I know you're not drunk. Hang tight back here.
Take my away,
no, sir. That's not my job. Oh, some people just don't like us.
You know, I know that the auditors listening feel that Frank the Cop was wrong about accusing the guy of being impaired. He violated his rights. The auditor probably just had a learning disability, and it was okay to give him a ticket and send him on his way. But you'd be wrong.
It's marijuana. That's a marijuana pipe.
Marijuana.
He refused to submit to a consent draw of his blood. So I obtained an e-warrant, or electronic warrant, through the Superior Court, which was granted, and now he no longer has the right to refuse. And we will, if needed, take blood by force in order to obtain evidence for the crimes which I believe he committed.
Ocotillo was the road you were on.
I should take Trinity Road then.
Yep, absolutely. Or you could just very simply stay out of Pinal County. But you could always try being nice.
There we'll leave it with Frank the cop, a true example of a law enforcement officer who's comfortable in his own skin and maintains a good sense of humor. You know, it's even possible that Jason Gutterman and Angry Craig would enjoy shooting the shit with Frank the cop. The John Legato Show is being broadcast from outside the gates of Marine Corps Base Camp Lejeune in beautiful North Carolina. If you like our show, subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything, and we do not ask for any personal information. Semper Fidelis.
That's okay. Nope, can't watch this one. It's too long. Let me go see what else. I'll find this. Finding something else kind of short. Okay, here's one. Why you shouldn't flee in handcuffs. After this one, this is the last one.
On March 26, 2025, officers with the Stewart Police Department responded to a call in reference to a victim having their credit card stolen from their unlocked Mercedes.
She started noticing charges on her card, or our business card and things like that. And so she started canceling her cards, and then but she went to go look for a wallet to get the cards.
Mhm.
That wallet was gone, and then she continued getting charges.
Okay. So it was your wallet that was taken?
Yeah, it's my wallet that was taken.
And I heard a noise last night about 1:30,
Mm-hmm.
and
Like it sounded like the car?
like somebody opened the car door, and I assumed it might have been her brother or something going to the truck or something like that. And
Mhm.
our bedroom's like right up there.
Yeah.
Now he's used it.
I wonder if we're having an HOA. They got an RV park in the driveway.
Got it on video. There's one right down the street here. by
Muskan Mart, Muskan Mart, the one that's right here.
Oh,
like,
yes.
Across from like the middle school.
Yeah.
The Wawa right here.
He gave me the receipts where it was
We
used.
got a receipt where it was used and everything.
And he's got pretty decent cameras inside and outside, but
Mhm.
it was a worker. He didn't know how
So
to go
that your
back.
card is telling you where they're coming out of and what time?
Yep.
Okay,
Not
perfect.
the time.
Okay,
It gave
that's
me
fine.
the transaction, and when I called them and said it was used here, they looked up the dollar amount, and it was used at 1:59 and 2 o'clock. And he said that they have cameras. The owner is supposed to be there tomorrow at 9 a.m. and said the footage
Yeah.
could be looked at.
Because at the Wawa one, they have really good cameras. So
The Wawa was there, but Wawa wouldn't. They wouldn't tell me anything about their cameras, but it was used at the Wawa right here.
It's like over 170 or 100
They
dollars. I mean, they got over.
They stole their credit card, their debit card. Oh, good, Roadrunner.
we'll see if it works. It's very like.
These idiots left their car unlocked.
Yeah.
Sometimes they can work.
The windows aren't damaged or anything.
Other than that, I'm kind of more hoping on the fact that the camera footage.
That's what I'm
Because
hoping too.
Wawa has really
It's
good
already
camera
red.
footage.
Card and the ID. Tell me you want an ID to match the card. Because he already bought one earlier. He tried to come and buy two more. One for 200, one for 100.
What do you look like?
Black dude, dreads.
Tall.
No, we don't have dreads.
I think he has dreads.
But if he does, yeah, he has little dreads. He's about the same height. Or
That's
2 feet
her
taller than me.
girl.
He's pretty tall.
It's pretty tall, dude.
Yeah.
She got
The
one
gas
heck of
station
a braid
employees showed
set.
the officers the surveillance footage. The footage showed 21-year-old Jordan using the stolen credit cards to purchase a $100 gift card. The next day, the victim called the officers and informed them that Jordan was currently trying to use their credit card at a local ABC liquor store.
Hello, Karen Smith. This is the last one. Glad you made it. Somebody going to jail.
Louder.
The white truck that was behind the plaza.
Behind the plaza. Was it that white pickup truck? Wait, did it have the Georgia, state of Georgia? Was it the Georgia tag on it?
That's okay, Karen Smith. Grandma's got to get his stuff started. He's got 2 new videos out. One's on freedom of the pecker and Bobby Hill.
They just seen me walk out there. So.
You just left ABC.
Yeah, literally, yeah.
All right, put your hands behind your back. We just need to change for now.
What did I do?
Explain everything to you.
Call my mom, dude.
Joyhead. He is wearing a jacket, a pretty good sized coat. These officers are in short sleeves looking hot. And he's wearing a coat.
I'm gonna read you a little something. Okay?
Finger on the pecker. That's a good one, Roadrunner.
Jordan Brown, correct? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. Do you understand each of these rights I have spoken? Okay. Do you wish to speak to me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Jordan, the name, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna be real with you right here, right now. Okay. I have you at footage at Wawa. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Using the cards, the credit cards, or the cards that.
Yes, sir.
From the white Mercedes. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, sir.
Okay. Well, I have you on camera footage at Wawa using the credit cards, buying gift cards. Does that sound familiar to you? Were you at Wawa yesterday?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What were you doing at Wawa?
I bought a gift card.
You bought gift cards? Yes. Did you use the
No,
credit card?
I didn't buy gift cards. Only bought one.
You only bought one?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
He
Did
got
you
a
use the credit
shifty
card
look about him, Genty.
of the female in that white Mercedes.
No, sir. What female?
Right.
Yes.
I'm asking. Just yes or no question.
No, sir. Well, I don't know.
Well, it seems like you know what I'm talking about.
I used the car.
Oh, look. Okay.
I told you I purchased. I told you
No.
I told you I purchased a gift card. Yes. That's it.
How about this? I'm giving you a chance to be real with me right now.
I am. I'm told you I
Because
purchased a gift card.
honesty is going to come a long way right now.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Like I said, I already went to Wawa. I have camera footage of you going in there, buying gift cards with a credit card that's reported stolen right now. Okay.
Yes, sir.
I also have credit card charges at the Muskin Food Mart, at Speedy Mart.
I don't know. Okay. I'm listening.
This all happened yesterday around 3 p.m.
Yes, sir.
Does that sound familiar to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Are you in possession of the cards right now?
I can take you to them. I know where they're at.
You know where they are?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Where are they? Are they at your house?
They're not at my house, but they're somewhere in the area.
Are they in the car?
No, sir.
Are they on you?
No, sir. They're somewhere in the
I
area.
think so. Honestly, goes a long way. You
That's what I'm saying.
Yes, sir. I
They're
have
on you? Okay. I'm just gonna search you, okay?
Here you go. I can do it.
That is, don't reach in your pocket.
Yeah,
As
don't-
far
yeah,
as
don't.
safety.
Just-
Yes, sir.
Like you said, honesty goes a long way. We'll figure this all out.
Yes, sir.
How old are you?
I'm 21.
21.
Yes, sir.
Young, man.
Yes, sir.
Bad decision.
Yes, sir.
But we'll go.
This
we'll-
is problem.
Talk it.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Well, you know, I appreciate your honesty, man. I mean, like I said, honesty comes a long way. Okay.
Put them
Can
in
you?
your-
Yeah.
put
Can
them in
you
your-
just put them in my car? I just got to. I just got to. I got you. Behind ABC Liquor, running on foot. Black male, black shirt, black pants.
You might get some Mr. Sparky too.
Jordan!
Too bad it's not multiple tasers.
We're 1031. Jordan's running off behind ABC Liquor. Jordan!
Get you. We got him.
1941. Sorry, you heard traffic.
Why did you do that, man?
I'm sorry. I just don't want to go to jail. I just don't want to go to jail.
Why not just leave you for traffic for now?
Huh?
Why? Okay, nobody said anything about going to fucking jail. Now you're definitely going to fucking jail.
Now you're really going to jail, dude.
What
Are you
the
kidding
hell,
me?
Jordan? What the heck?
I'm sorry, I don't have anything else.
Why?
I'm sorry. I'm just
He
scared.
face planted up there with handcuffs on. Or the belly flop.
Did you head anywhere? You good?
No, I need to get up.
All right. Here, roll up.
Get up.
Roll. Sit on your butt first. That's the
Sit on
easiest
your
way.
butt.
Sit on your butt. And roll like that.
Now you're really going to jail. And you're getting a fleeing charge.
So I wasn't going to jail. Y'all was gonna take me to jail from the beginning.
I just told you.
Oh, come on.
That's just me talking.
Be honest.
Where?
Y'all was gonna take me to jail.
I'll work out into the day.
Hey, Sam. Call my
Shut
people,
up.
Sam.
Come on. Shut up. You're getting in here.
Huh?
Get in. Thank you.
You good?
Yep. Hey, Tyler.
Yes.
Dude, you got him. You have any injuries on you?
Yes, sir.
What do you got?
I'm scraped up everywhere.
Where?
I don't know. I can't. I'm just burning everywhere.
Okay,
I
where's
know I'm
everywhere?
scraped up. On my arms, on my face, on my legs.
Yeah, hey, you tumbled on that thing.
I was trying to turn quick.
You good?
Yeah, man.
Good job. I didn't think he was gonna run.
I know, I didn't think so either. He wasn't giving any vibes that he was going to run.
I saw it when you started going to your front seat.
And then he like took off and I don't think he was gonna go.
Dude, track star. Holy. I told her too. I was like, watch, we're telling you. I was like, we get her foot shakes. She's mine. Gazelle.
I
Straight
told
up
you I was gonna be your
football
head pro.
tackle.
I will cheer in the whole time.
I started. He went that way. I'm like, oh, perfect. He's
No, that was a good idea because he would eventually came.
I have my taser. That's where
She's got over 12 of her cards too. Everybody good?
Yeah.
She in her car now?
Yeah.
That's good. All right. Are you running handcuffs?
Yeah, he did.
Are we hitting him with attempted escape?
Look at Roadrunner.
Yeah, I literally dragged him by his jacket trying to get him to get down, but
Okay. Well, make sure we hit him with the attempted escape.
yeah.
Um,
and then
How far to go?
behind, from here all the way behind ABC.
Okay.
Tripped up, and that was it. Got Tyler, he's got his else.
Really?
He's pretty good. He tackled him. He got him.
In the end, Jordan was charged with 4 felonies and 3 misdemeanors. The felony charges include third-degree grand theft, escape, trafficking in counterfeit credit cards, and burglary of a conveyance. The misdemeanor charges include credit card theft, resisting an officer without violence, and unlawful possession of personal identification. He has pled not guilty and his case remains ongoing. If you like this video and want to see more like it, subscribe to ArrestCam.
Okay, everybody, that's the end of that. That was a lot of fun. I knew everybody get a irritated about the baby getting hurt. But we had some more fun stuff after that. Darn Spice and his camera. Anyway, I'm fixing to get off here so Gremlin can do his stuff. Like I said, he's got 2 videos out. Finger on the Pecker and Bobby Hill. Anybody's interested, go watch that while he gets ready to do his live stream. I'll be back on here tomorrow at 3. And Bookie Worm, I've got an idea for you, for a thumbnail with you in it. See y'all tomorrow. Ribbit, ribbit. Been a lot of fun.